that had like more power behind it.
Oh.
And I have a startup image, which is just like Link and them sitting around the table. It's a nice, like, lovely little startup image. And all I see in the drop frames counter is it's skyrocketing up. I'm like, you're not recording anything. How are you dropping frames? There's no frames to be dropped. It's just a static image. So now I have everything set to a very shitty level. It's still watchable by every means, because especially if you're on mobile, it actually looks gorgeous on mobile. As someone who like previews his stream on mobile, because previewing it on actual Twitch is kind of not really worth it for my laptop. So it looks great on mobile. And due to the fact that we have like such lovely images and no one's using a face cam, it works out well right now.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I don't even know how, if my like built-in webcam even works. I've never used it, and I don't want to because it requires me wearing a shirt.
I don't want to wear pants.
Well, I mean, I wear pants. I'm the kind of guy that wears jeans on his day off, but that's completely different than like having to put on a full-blown like t-shirt. I don't know what it is, but I find that so much less comfortable.
I'm never not wearing a shirt, except in the shower.
Never not wearing a shirt. Okay. Alrighty. So, due to the fact that I fucked up and didn't write that introduction when I had it in my head and just passed out of sleep, let's just go ahead and shoot ball into how is everyone doing today?
Doing pretty good.
Doing alright so far.
It's like I saw Facebook said that yesterday was your birthday. How was that?
It was alright. I just sat around playing Destiny and watching anime most of the day, and then got pleasantly drunk.
Cheers to that, my dude.
I was there.
Yes, Ben was there.
Is this at your house, or do y'all go somewhere fancy?
To Harris.
So,
Somewhere fancy, then.
sure.
It's my form of fancy. It's the only fancy place
That's
I like.
fancy for me too. I'm okay with it.
Fancy enough.
What you call it? Recently, like 2-3 days ago, I went to Target, because, retail's got, like, our Halloween stuff coming out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I
Oh
went
god,
to
we just put
Target.
everything at my store.
And, I went to their Halloween section, see what they got. And, they got the standard candy, because candy's always the first one to go out. And then they started with, like, their party supplies, like their party platters and all that jazz. And then they had these margarita mixes. Now, I don't drink margaritas. God knows I don't drink margaritas. Don't drink tequila, none of that madness.
That's a shame.
But they're in a, like a potion flask, a beaker of sorts.
That's pretty cool.
It was like $12. I stood there for like 5 minutes straight. It's like, I don't drink these, but I want the containers. Eventually, I just caved. I bought I bought it. When I went home, I poured like the margarita mix inside of a little water bottle I have, and now I'm using the container as like my personal drink thing. Got that
I might
pink
have to get one.
lemonade.
You said it was $10? $12?
Like $12 if I remember correctly. I like the receipts in the trash. I don't feel like dumpster diver, because that's just, I don't know what it is about my like apartment complex. When we first got here, it wasn't a problem. The trash guys took out the trash. There was no big issue with it. Now, for whatever reason, we've got two dumpster things now instead of just the one we had at the start. And the one at the front gets taken out every trash day. But the one in the back's just been like stockpiling, and it's overflowing now, and it's really, really nasty. Like, I go back
Something that needs to be
there,
taken care of.
and there were like maggots flying everywhere.
Maggots were flying.
Maggots can fly?
Maggots, my bad. Flies. Maggots are the ones that crawl.
They
They're
metamorphize into
into
flies.
flies. The flies are flying everywhere. The maggots were on the ground.
The maggots were flying everywhere. Oh god!
Maggots were flying and flies were maggoting.
Just flies like worming across.
Mhm.
It's like, oh. And then one time I tried to take it out in the middle of the night because, you know, in theory the bugs will be asleep and I don't have to worry about this shit. There's just like some large ass dog just sitting, like, because it's not fenced off. There's like some forest behind the apartment complex. And it's like this huge ass dog just standing there staring at me right next to like the dumpster. I'm just like, so if I throw this, will the dog think I'm throwing at him? Or will I be safe and not have to worry about some dog trying to chase my ass?
I don't think I've ever had a dog actually chase me.
I have. It wasn't fun.
He didn't have like a collar or anything, so I'm just like, do I risk it? Do I go for it?
Could be super friendly, just like, hey, just pet me and I'll be on my way. Give me a snack, maybe.
Its teeth didn't say that. Needless to say, I decided I'm just gonna take this trash tomorrow morning. It was like I heard people like screaming in the middle of the night like plenty of times prior, so I'm like, is this the reason why I hear like obnoxiousness in the middle of the night? Is that what this is? Because what's worse is the trash is by our mailboxes as well.
Oh.
So I've got to like go past like that nastiness to like go get my mail, and then I've also got to like run this risk of some wild dog who looked mean as fuck to go get my mail, just to go get my bills and have them take my money. Because so far, that is all we're subscribed to is our bills and whatever random bullshit the previous owners like have here. We've gotten mail from like 5 different families, so.
Just naughty grandma's monthly.
Yo, don't say that, because that might be a thing. That
Grandma's
just-
Monthly?
Naughty Grandma's Monthly.
It's a dirty magazine.
Yes.
Goes back to wearing like Victorian age clothing because they're that old.
If I
Oh
ever
my.
see that in my mailbox, I'm just going to take a picture, and then I'm going to mail it to you. And that's it.
All right. So what's your address? I gotta go sign up for a subscription.
No, please, no. I don't know how I could explain that to DeLeon.
Say it's for him, like you're out at a, does he still work at Barnes & Noble?
No, he is now at the New Leaf Vapor Company.
Oh, cool.
The smoke
We
shop.
get it. You vape.
Dope ass clouds. But, like, usually bookstores and places like that will mention some kind of magazine program, if not, just cram it down your throat. But, like, maybe you just signed up your pal for a good old Grandma's Monthly. You didn't know what it was. You thought it was like, oh, cool, like, just stuff from previous generations. Little DIY things that people no longer do.
The best,
Grandma-related things, cookie recipes.
the best
so-
part about that line is a good old Grandma's Monthly.
So
See, I
it
feel like in Grandma's Monthly there has to be a section for like recipes though.
they're of a sort.
Assuming that they can cook. Because apparently some people's grandmas were not, like, cookers, chefs.
They're not grandmas then.
They're not grandmas.
Grandpa.
How can you, like, take away their grandma-ness by just because they're not a chef?
They can't cook. They ain't a grandma.
They don't have children, grandchildren. They're not grandma.
Oh dear, it's so sad. Which child?
No,
So
fuck old people.
What? You say you
Fuck old people. No, I just said nah. Fuck old people.
Grandma's Monthly is for you.
I mean, you're not. I mean, it's more for Daniel than me.
Golden Rule.
Golden
Number
rule.
4?
4? I think it's 4.
Go with 4.
Don't fuck your grandma.
I didn't realize there was a golden rule for that. I just thought there was like.
It's,
We have 5
no.
golden rules.
I thought there were 6. Or is
No,
that
there's
a
not
legend?
6.
Number 6 is a legend.
No, number 2 is a legend.
I thought there was like one golden rule, and that was like treat others out the way you want to be treated. Like what happened to that shit?
I thought it was no running around the pool.
No, you can't swim 30 minutes after eating.
That's a myth.
It is a myth.
Because I've made that. Oh, I can't say mistake, but I've done that. This doesn't.
Isn't it like if you do that, it's either it has something weird to do with your like digestion or some shit like that? Like
You can get cramps, is what they would say,
Oh.
but it does affect something actually. And
I
I
thought it
actually
was
had
like you're more likely to take a shit in the pool.
I mean, you are, but that's just because you
Don't
have
shit in the
digesting
pool.
in your stomach. Yeah, we have to put a sign up now because people didn't know. They thought it was okay.
I legit thought that was why you're not supposed to go in the pool after you eat.
Because you cannonball in at a full stomach, the first thing you're going to do is just shit.
Like,
Involuntarily shit.
have you
That's why
guys
some-
seen that episode of American Dad?
No.
I want to say yes, but
Who is it? Stan. Yeah, Stan's the dad, right? Yeah, it's been a while.
Sure.
He and the family's like at like this barbecue, and he's like forcing like the family to be as proper as possible.
I know this one.
And like he eats like a cut of steak. Then Roger comes in to crash the party, saying that he's related to the family. So to distract the entire party, he decides to go up on top and do a cannonball. Dude makes that cannonball, best cannonball in the world. Takes a shit upon impact.
Oh, that would be one hell of a way to end a party.
A poop party.
Oh god. I don't know if I could ever live that down. Of course, then again, I'd never cannonball because fuck swimming at pools. I don't understand your people. You want
Pools are
to?
disgusting.
People.
It's
What
like
do you mean, your people?
I mean exactly what I mean. Your people, you swimming people. Like
Fucking white people.
Oh.
No.
Folk.
there are black people that
Idiots.
swim. Just not me. I'm not one of those. Fuck that shit.
That's why you chill in the shallow end or you get a floaty.
No, that's why
I got my
chill
floaties on.
in a chair outside with a book.
I got a pool outside a pool.
Come chill in my pool in the pool. Oh god. Let's see here. So as far as like scheduling this goes, because we could try to do this weekly, or we could do this monthly, or we could do this bi-weekly. I don't know what sounds better to you guys.
I don't know. Because I have, like, clearly I'm free enough to do this right now, but I have no idea how busy I'm going to be in the coming months.
It's
And I don't have a set schedule.
yeah, same
but I mean-
here. It's like I wouldn't mind telling my manager, hey, at the end of the month, on this day, I cannot work between this hour and this hour. He might look at me weird because it'd be oddly specific, and I almost never request shit like that off. But I wouldn't mind doing that.
You have some kind of work to do.
He doesn't even question it anymore. I just get the days off because I don't request that many days off. Then I fucking go.
So
overboard.
are we only streaming this, or are we like recording it and putting it up somewhere else for later as well?
What's gonna happen is we're gonna stream this live as it goes down. It's currently underneath Twitch as gaming talk shows because it's the only place I thought made sense. And after browsing last night's gaming talk show section, although we haven't even said like a thing about games yet, we're more
Man,
on
Metal
topic.
Gear's fun as hell.
Have you actually played it?
No, I've only played Ground Zero.
But it will. I have it set so it saves my videos afterwards. So I will highlight probably the entire stream, depending on when we actually started talking, and due to the fact that I didn't do that intro that I
we
was
just
like
kind of started.
yeah. Then for like in this scenario, it'll be the entire stream. However, for future ones, it'll be the intro forward, and it will be posted up to YouTube at the Kyoyu No Inc. channel.
Because what I figured we could do is, even if we only get, even if it's like one day a month, if we get, depending on, how long you want these to be, if you go like the one day a month and you just record for like 2 hours, and if they're hour-long like podcasts, that's 2 podcasts you have. Like to send up,
Oh.
once a month or whatever.
It's a cheeky way to do it, but that is a good way to do it.
Cheeky.
I mean, you just record, like just record entire conversation. Like say we're doing hour-long podcast, you record for 3 hours. That's 3 podcasts, and then you just set it up for queue on YouTube to upload whenever. And then the next time we can sit down and record, we record for however long. Put that one in queue, and I mean that makes sense to me. That was probably how I would do it if I was in charge of that. But again, scheduling it is probably the biggest issue. Scheduling everyone.
What I might do, well, I don't know if it would work, because OBS still has a separate recording option as well, so I could try that, but I don't know what it is recently, but I can't get the audio to record correctly for like the last 6 months. It worked well at the last apartment, hitting record. I don't know what it is about here. I have to use Audacity now. And I can't get Audacity to not record background noise as well, for whatever reason. It chooses my laptop mic over my headset mic, which...
You could change that, though, can't you?
In Audacity, I can't find the options for it.
I don't know. Last time I used it, I feel like there's a little drop-down box where it's like, are you using this microphone, C microphone, or jack in, jack, etc.?
Jack in, jack out, jack off.
Yes.
See, I was actually thinking about the grammar joke about helping Uncle Jack off a horse.
Would you help your Uncle Jack off a horse? Would you help your Uncle Jack off a horse?
Where's the comma in that scenario? I told that joke in chat one day, and someone was like, No, you're putting the comma in the wrong section. It's actually, would you, comma, help your Uncle Jack off a horse? It's like, why would I want to put the comma after would you? Because...
Wait, what? Would you?
I don't know. Like, the dude actually had, like, a legitimate reason to why you put the comma after the would you. I'm like, stop.
Maybe it's not even the comma. It's just like, you would say off of instead of off a. Help your Uncle Jack off of a horse. That way it avoids it altogether.
No, but then it ruins the whole joke.
No, jacking off a horse ruins the joke.
That's why we watch... Oh, God. Dear Lord, what's wrong with us?
It's funny, the free game on Xbox right now is Dear God.
Oh, dear God.
I made that joke and everyone ignored me.
Who was available for you to be ignored?
Elliot and Daniel from England. They were both playing, and I said, "Oh dear God, you're both playing the same game," and nothing, no response. It's like, you guys suck.
They were not amused.
The standard: if it's not funny, I'm not watching this. Please tell me one of you guys is the Cancer King.
Cancer King.
I'm in chat.
That's Daniel.
Okay.
Oh!
Because I swear to God, if there's someone else in this world that enjoys the riveting conversation of horse masturbation, I might have to walk out for a little bit. Riveting, dear sir. Riveting.
Okay, I'm looking at the stream. Where are the comments?
The
little chat box.
It should be on the right-hand side by default.
You know what? I probably need to be signed in.
Yes.
That might help.
That might be a feature.
I don't remember my account information.
Well, you done fucked up.
Yeah, I done goofed.
Daniel says, hey there. I don't know how he speaks, and I don't know if this is like a hey there or a hey there. There's like 2 exclamation points. I don't know. You guys know him better than me.
Knowing him, no, it's not that at all.
No, knowing him, it's like, hey.
Hey.
He's a pansy.
So kind. There's like a 10-second delay, so we'll see if this ever catches up.
I'm such a lovely person.
Well, it's supposed to be a 10-second delay. I see it as a 10-second delay. Whenever Henry goes to moderate my chat, he's like, there's a half a minute delay, Willie. I don't know if you know this. And he'll be the only one that ever like says there's a half minute. Caleb will watch it, be like, yeah, dude, that's 8 seconds. Matt will watch it, be like, yo, dude, there's like no delay at all.
So Henry's just fucked up.
Apparently. Oh god.
Henry, I don't know what you're doing, but you're doing it wrong.
Apparently he loves you, Kyle. I say this. Clue sure well that you're probably not gonna double check me.
I can't see the chat without it actually playing through my TV or my phone. So
Good. Just know that he
I'll
loves you
trust
very
you.
much.
Love him too.
Alright.
Oh,
Fuck.
what's this thing in the top left? Not rated.
Well, because it's not rated, that means it's not PG.
So, like, did you put that there yourself, or is that a Twitch thing? You could put up, like, a Y7 as if we're about to sit down and watch SpongeBob.
I'll actually consider doing that, not gonna lie, because I did find the image for it. Originally, I was gonna use the adults only one for video games, but apparently that has a copyright for the image.
What?
Yeah, the more you know.
That's weird.
The ASRB things for like video games and whatnot, there's a copyright. No. It's either copyright or rights preserved. I don't remember, but like if you look real close, you can see it like in the corner of the image. It's like, I can't use that for the stream, and I really want to do adults only, like top left corner, like big as shit too.
That's fucked up.
But yeah, we're not rated, so that way no one can feel bad about accidentally dropping the F-bomb and there being a little kid in here. Because, one, I don't know why little kids in the gaming talk shows anyways. Two,
He really wants to hear about Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes, alright?
I mean, we could talk about that. I've never played about it. I've heard, like, Metal Gear Solid's the shit. I've never played one before in my life, so...
Neither have I, except for Ground Zeroes.
It's like, was Ground Zero the shit? I mean...
Ground Zero is kind of like, everyone says it's kind of like a test for Phantom Pain. It's essentially there's only one map, and there's just multiple missions on that map. So, it's just different objectives all on the same military base that you have to go around and do. Which, I mean, isn't bad. It just took me a long time to get used to Metal Gear. Because I like to just run in and shoot people in the head, and then I realized, oh yeah, my pistol's a sleeping pistol. It doesn't kill people.
Why is your pistol asleep? It's not an option.
I don't know. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. I say that because it's called the Woo something pistol.
Woo!
Woo! He's asleep.
Ooh, fancy man!
It's when you get into, like, gun-to-gun action with somebody else, and then they think you're unarmed, and you just kind of slip it out of your pocket. Woo!
I'm a magician.
What's that behind your ear? A bullet.
A trank dart, but yeah.
It's a sleeping bullet. You know, it still penetrates the skin and just knocks them out. Didn't you, like, read the tutorial?
There was no tutorial.
There never is. Okay, Mayweather. Okay. Oh, God. Did you guys ever see that crap between, was it 50 Cent, I believe, and Floyd Mayweather?
I have no idea.
I'll donate like a couple million to charity or whatever.
Yeah, something like that.
If you can read the page of a book, or the first couple pages of the Harry Potter book.
That shit was off the fucking... That shit was just ridiculous. Does it still allow share screen on Skype? That's contacts. What's this button do? No.
That'd be simple.
That is the webcam button. No. Connection speed, computer. I don't think they allow it anymore.
Okay. So remember that 10,000 XP without dying bounty?
Yeah.
I just turned in a bunch of other bounties and then got the 10,000 XP without dying bounty. All right, game.
There is screen sharing. You have to go and do the call menu on the top, and then go down to share screens.
The call. Share screens. Share your screen. Right.
That way I don't have to keep my browser open, I assume.
No, I was gonna try to find the Mayweather thing real fast.
Oh, no, that's good.
It's been a while, so what is it? No, that's not the one I want. Alright, so if for I could oh my god, I already forgot what I was about to say. Oh. So we could record this for like probably a decent amount of hours and then split this into 1 hour segments onto YouTube and have it set for a week each.
Sure. Yeah.
If we set them for a week each, we would need to do the scheduling at least bi-weekly. Or if we do monthly, we'd have to have like a day off and record for a decent amount of hours so we can, at least have, 4 ready to for queue.
Alrighty. Due to the fact that we've got at least 2 sets. Because Gorilla should be popping in whenever he gets off his, like, work job thingamabob.
That thing that he does.
Work job thingamabob.
Last I remember talking about what it was, he was a pool boy. But I feel like that was just a very shit description he gave me.
I don't think he still does that, though. Don't quote me. But I feel like he left that business. Like, he was done with that shit.
He was done cleaning the shit out of pools after someone cannonballed.
Yeah, he's the reason we now have the rule, don't shit in the pool. He got tired of it.
The fact that there needed to be a reason for that.
The fact that there has to be a rule for don't shit in the pool, please.
It's like, come on, man. It's like, don't piss in the pool.
Please. It's going to ruin everyone's day. There was a time, I think I was 10 years old, and I went to UNF, which, for those that don't know, the college down the road from where we are. They have a big-ass swimming pool, full college-sized swimming pool, and it's where I learned how to swim when I was a youngin'. But I went there again for some summer camp when I was 10, and extremely not athletic. But I love swimming. And everyone else was having a good time in the deep end, but I didn't like being over there because they were dunking people. So I would often float around in the shallow end and just kind of stick my face in the water. But one day, I think it was like a Friday, because Friday we were able to, there was like more floats out and people were able to jump off the high dive or some shit. But I looked down and there was a mysterious, pretty large brown stain at the bottom, and I just looked at it for the longest time like, there's no way that's what I think it is. There's no way. And I swam down there. I didn't touch it, but I swam down there and just kind of like opened my eyes, which I wish I hadn't. There was a log. It wasn't floating. It was just like a wet, gross mess plastered to the bottom. And I went up to the instructor and I was like, I don't know how to say this. There's poop in the
shit in the pool.
Yeah. Well, 10-year-old me wouldn't say that, but there was shit in the pool. It was just plastered to the bottom. I have no idea how it got there. I didn't see anybody over there, so apparently it had been sitting there for a while.
That's disturbing.
But it was gross. We had to evacuate the pool, and they drained it and cleaned it. So
it's like, how
we
long
didn't
did
swim
that
for like
take?
the next week.
Oh, let's write that down.
Public pools are just nasty in general, man.
See, this is why we don't go to pools and we never visit the outside world.
I like the beach. The ocean's fine, even though people
No.
piss up in there.
The ocean's
doesn't-
fine.
It doesn't stick to the bottom long enough. It floats away and disintegrates, biodegrades.
And then the molecules are just all over the damn place.
Well, yeah, even right now, though.
Pee molecules.
Yes, but you have some of those on you right now. There's bacteria living on your skin that has undoubtedly touched poop at some point.
Yeah, you'll have to excuse me while I go scrub in the shower for about 20 minutes.
Hold on, I think I got some Lysol wipes around here somewhere. Like, thanks, thanks. I needed that in my life.
Trigger warning for any germaphobes. You all have poop particles on you somewhere.
Yeah, my ass. That's fine.
Well, I mean, it starts there.
That's where it stays.
I hope that's where it
The
stays.
poop stays in the butt.
I mean, eventually it has
Well,
to
it
leave
stays
to go to the
in the
toilet.
butt and then the toilet, but...
Toilet butt?
Yeah, toilet butt.
I see you moving the monkey around, and I'm trying not to laugh. I just happened to open up the stream like, oh man, the layout's different. I was like, is that gorilla moving? I didn't know we had an animated layout.
Okay, maybe not everything was set up correctly because I forgot I had like this screen as well to like change when we started this. So, un momento. Because I think I found what I'm looking for, but I'm pretty sure it's like 15 seconds.
Ooh.
Sir, are you okay?
I was hoping he was going to start moving again.
Oh dear. Oh, come on. Just click and drag. Click and drag. So apparently, when I started back streaming up again, Caleb started back up. Or Caleb started, I should say. And then Henry started.
I don't know who Caleb is.
Do you remember Legacion? Or Trar, as the last time you guys probably saw his name on League?
Nope.
I don't remember. When I think of Caleb, I think of Chris's stepdad's cat. He's like
The cat's name is Caleb?
Yes. He's morbidly obese.
Odd name for a cat.
It's hilarious. Anyway.
Hold on, I actually found the video, so I might, hold on. You said it was underneath the call thing?
Yes, call, and then...
Audio setting? Ah, there we go. Start, and then... you see my YouTube screen, right?
Yes.
Alrighty.
Okay, it's...
Oh, my audio's not playing.
If you can read one
Can't believe I
full
already
page
forgot
of a
about
Harry
the
Potter
fucking ice
book,
bucket
nigga,
thing.
I'll give $750,000
Ice
to
bucket
whatever
challenge.
charitable organization you want to.
Another
Fuck the bucket of ice, man.
That died. Which should have.
Or people just donate enough money, I don't know. Life happens.
It died.
Stop
the way
sharing
it should
screens.
have.
But, yeah, that right there just apparently caused a lot of shit that I just didn't pay attention to until about a month ago, because it came back up for whatever reason, because Floyd had shown his, like, what his paychecks look like compared to, like, what he was being offered for it, and I'm just like, that's a lot of money. I don't care too often about rich people disputes, but that's a lot of money.
You're giving Zwinky free advertising right now.
Oh, oops. Well then, if you want to go to Zwinky, my good friends.
Also, just, I mean, we're just streaming. I don't remember all the exact things, but are there restrictions on, like, pulling up videos like you just did?
No.
Are there anything legal cross?
Brought to you by Pizza Hut.
Turn down Pizza Hut?
God damn it. From what I recall, they haven't added anything in their terms of services recently involving you pulling up a video. I still see people do it plenty of times whenever there's like a related thing to show. Like, for instance, when you were talking about Metal Gear Zero, Ground Zero, Ground Zero.
Ground zeros.
I got this. Zeros. My bad, I didn't know it was plural.
Yeah, it's zero with an S at the end. Zeros.
Zeros. I was trying to pull up a video of that, and then I just realized I can't type fast enough, and I can't set up the screen fast enough for that, so I gave up on it. But yeah, you can still do that. Just like how you can cuss. They updated their term of service
Fucking
saying...
shit.
Pop, Saget.
God damn it. Like, they updated their terms of service saying that you can't drink, but plenty of top streamers still drink, like, alcohol on their streams, still.
Yeah, I know Gassy Mexican does effed up Friday every Friday.
It's like, Pocket's got her sub Saturdays, where she drinks while does her stream. Wishfully does sub Sundays, I believe. Who else?
There's actually a rule against not drinking on stream?
Yeah, they wanted, people...
Well, I know I can't show my tits.
I mean, because of the way the world is, you could, but...
No,
Actually,
unless they
on Twitch, you're not allowed to be shirtless or show
Male
too
or
much.
female.
I think it's
Yep.
male or female.
Equality.
It's for it's the equality part of it.
No
Which-
man tits.
That's awesome.
What? But all
But-
the man nips, dude. Like,
I
I know I miss the man nips too, but
wouldn't want to do that
Then-
right now anyways, because today is peeling day for my sunburn. It is itchy and gross.
yeah, I get those all the time from being an insider.
I have a fluorescent
Same.
burn.
What you call it? It's no, because all my new coworkers keep trying to invite me to go out to like go bar hopping with them, and I'm just like, but I'm a sheltered person. I like my man cave. My man cave is my place.
I can drink here alone.
I can drink here over Skype with other people and not have to worry about driving home, because I'm already home.
Or paying ridiculous amounts of money for alcohol.
Exactly. Well, technically speaking, I already paid it out when you think about it, but that's just...
Still less. Like, you take a bottle of Angry Orchard, so you just bought an individual one, and you go to a bar and buy one, it's going to be more, of course, because they need to make a profit. But it's not worth it.
I still
No.
got my thing of rum.
I mean, as a customer, it's not worth it to go somewhere and get something that, if you just wanted one drink, just go fucking buy it at a gas station or Walmart or something.
And that is why they not allow you to bring your own beer at bars.
BYOB.
That'd be like the worst bar ever. Well, as far as service goes, because I would just be like, oh, I got my beers, don't worry, I ain't paying for shit except for food.
Just have like a big empty building that was up for lease or whatever. And inside there's just a fridge and like a bar surrounding it. People just walk up and scan the fridge for a few minutes, close it, open it again, decide what they want.
I mean, it'd be awesome if you didn't have to pay for the building. Is that
It's
my door?
basically a business run by a fridge.
I think someone just slammed, either A, knocked on my door, or B, just slammed my closet. I'll be right back. If you hear anything violent
He's getting
happening,
swatted.
don't worry.
So, there's something I had on my mind earlier, but I can't remember what it was.
Pooping in the pool.
I mean, yeah, I covered that. I don't know what else people would want me to say about poop. I can only say so much.
You can sell it in Boston for quite a bit.
Poop?
Yeah.
Like
I think it's Boston.
human
There's a-
feces? Or
Yes, human
other
feces. You can take it and you can sell them to this bioresearch lab, and they take your poop and they put it in other people.
Why did they put it in other people?
Because the bacteria, they can't, their digestive systems, I think, or their intestines don't work quite right. They don't have the bacteria
okay,
needed.
yeah. Vitamin K
So
or whatever.
they put your feces in someone else, and the vitamins or the bacteria or whatever vitamins. You said vitamins, threw me off. The bacteria in your feces helps them, helps their digestive system or their intestines. Yeah.
So, like, when they administer it, is it like, do they Alaskan pipeline it, or is it just like they?
I don't know, man. I haven't done too much research into this.
Well, I'll be glad to say that I'm not being attacked. I don't know what that loud-ass noise was, but that was an interesting thing to come back to.
Ghosts.
They take
Ghost?
poop and shove it up your bum.
Why?
You can't.
I mean,
poop.
that'd
We'll make you poop.
Probably be the easiest way.
Poop together.
I mean, I guess, because your other options are, what, your ears, your nose, and your mouth, so...
What, for poop? You put poop in all the orifices? And just
No,
or-
for them to get the poop inside of you.
Orifices?
God damn it.
the poop inside next summer.
It sounds like a really bad Human Centipede ripoff.
That movie was not that great. But
Everyone said it was so weird. I was like, that wasn't that bad, really.
No, it wasn't. It was just shocking at the time. It was mainstream snuff, so to speak, even though it wasn't true snuff. But have you seen Dogma?
No.
The
Can't
fucking-
say I have or haven't.
It's a Silent Bob film. Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah. I can't remember if I've actually seen that one or not. Love me some
Oh.
Kevin Smith, though.
Yeah. Oh man, this was the first Kevin Smith film I ever saw. But at one point, there's a shit demon. I can't remember its actual name. I think it
Shit
might
demon.
have had a biblical name because this movie had a lot of like biblical references and stuff, fallen angels and whatnot. But it was a hilarious, interesting movie. But a shit demon comes out of the toilet and he like fires shit at people. He looks funny, has little ears and eyes. It was kind of gross.
This
But
just
they
reminds
should
me of
make a
one
separate
thing.
movie about a shit demon.
This reminds me of one thing. I am the great and mighty Pooh, and I'm going to throw my shit at you.
Conquers Bedford Day.
I was just say it's like I know this from somewhere.
Say, you both should know it, hopefully.
My God, that shit was ridiculous.
Literally, that shit was ridiculous.
Like as a kid, it was a big deal. I was like, "Wow, it's a." I think it was it adults only or was it mature at the time?
That game, I
Mature.
think, was mature. I don't think there was an adults-only rating back
There
then.
definitely was because it was.
I don't think
No.
America had one though. Like, it had a game that was out for it. No, shit, can't remember. It was, I want to say it was like Headhunter or something like that. Because there was a game that made it adults only in America and banned in Australia. I can't remember what it was called though.
Australia bans all the good games, though.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But this is the first time I
It's
heard
true.
about Australia banning games. Like, it got banned in like 3 different countries, made the adults only like rating across over half the world, and
I remember the first time I came across an adults-only game, it was actually in Blockbuster. And it was the Playboy Mansion game.
Yeah, I wanted that so bad as a kid.
There was
Same.
a game for Playboy. What did you do? Just
I don't even think there was really any, like...
It's a sim game.
Yeah, it's... You go around and you go to photo shoots and you take photos, and that's really about
Hey,
it.
My name's Hugh Hefner. Do you want to talk?
Hey, my name's John, a dollop of sour cream McGee.
John,
Dollop of sour
a
cream?
doll of sour
A fine dollop.
I'm just referencing Cards Against Humanity at the moment.
Oh,
Oh, that's something I want to play. How much is it? For
There's
your
an
deck?
there's an in-browser Cards Against Humanity that's it's free, and it has like twice the amount of expansions and all the same original cards too.
We should get together and do that sometime.
We should. There's also there's a game on, I want to say it's on Steam, Tabletop Simulator,
Yes.
something like that. It has Cards Against Humanity, and if you want a physical Cards Against Humanity, you can get the biggest blackest or a bigger blacker box for I think $90.
is it really
Oh.
that much?
Ouch. I keep forgetting that real tabletop things cost like more than
A lot?
20.
Yeah. I saw this Marvel deck building game that was like $130 for like just the base set.
Nope.
I was like, what the hell?
No, thank you.
And to be fair, the other day I was researching Magic the Gathering dual decks, and there's a dual deck box that's worth $170,
God damn.
and I want it.
I'm gonna be over here if you need me on my Steam with my Steam sales and my humble bundles.
Bundu.
I love Humble Bundle, man. It's such a fucking great service.
It's like there's rarely ever anything I want, but it's always good when there is.
Yeah. I haven't bought anything in a while from it because, well, I don't really have a PC, so I need to get my PC fixed.
I need to get an actual PC.
Same. Same.
I'm thinking about just cracking and buying a pre-built because it'll be cheaper, technically speaking, because it comes with a monitor.
I just want a good PC for now that can at least handle Skyrim with mods.
I just
That's
need
all I
something
need.
that can handle streaming the game, Skype, and movie editing.
True.
Simultaneously?
Yes, because my laptop
I'm
can
streaming
do
my
it.
movie editing.
I've actually done that before. I got a viewer, and I felt really bad because I didn't have everything like on stream, because single monitor, and I'm not gonna do monitor capture because there's some things I don't want shown. But
All the porn.
I felt really bad because like, oh, you're missing out on half of the shit I'm doing. So I just sent him to my YouTube. So it's like, here, you'll see the finished project this way. Got a new subscriber. Dude liked the video. It's like, yeah. But yeah, they have a creative section on Twitch in which Caleb streams his hand drawing, I think.
Wait, what drawing?
Hand drawing by hand.
Oh, I thought it like draws hands.
At least I think that's what he does. I haven't.
Nope, just pictures of hands. This is how you do the fingers.
He changed his Twitch name recently, so I haven't like followed him to go check it out yet. And then Stinger MS's wife does art as well on Twitch now.
Waifu.
So Kyoyu No Inc. has grown vastly. Sort of. We've
Sort
got
of.
a lot of people willing to do shit, and we're slowly but surely getting the swing of things. I'm slowly accepting that the fact that my voice doesn't sound like I thought it did.
Don't listen to yourself. At least not right now. It's not good.
There's a reason I don't. I don't like doing recordings. I do, but I don't because I have to go back and listen to myself. And I'm like, oh my god, shut the fuck up.
Right.
Dude, I remember the very first video we did, and when I went to go edit it, I was like, is that what I really sound like? That's not what I thought I sounded like.
You're talking about like back in high school with randomosity?
Yeah.
Oh god, no, there was a lot of cringing involved. Like, there was, granted, like the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time playthrough that we did, there were a lot of laughs in there, but...
I wish I still had the hard, like, copy of those. Because I deleted that account, because it was too much for me.
Like, it was a bad setup. We didn't have a capture card because none of us worked at the time. We were all broke, so we had the fucking, like, camcorder or camera facing a TV. Whenever the screen went black to, like, load another area, you would see all of our reflections in the screen. And then just things I didn't like.
The good old days.
Yeah, it was...
God.
It was pretty primitive. It was... I'm pretty sure it was 2012 or 2011. We could have been doing better, but...
Yeah, actually. 2012, that's right. Oh, fuck. It's only been 3 years since we graduated?
Apparently, but it feels like a decade.
I don't remember when I graduated.
It's like...
7.
What?
Oh man, I used to be really smart. Now I'm an idiot.
7? He graduated when he was 7?
Yes, 7 AD.
Oh,
After...
do I just forget like hundreds of years at a time?
Kyle is much older than I thought he was.
I could have been drinking for a long time. Holy shit.
I guess he is the Lemon Wizard, so...
Yeah, true.
Dude's magical and shit.
The lemon expired, but the wizard lives on.
The wizard is what keeps
Do
the
lemons
lemon
go
fresh.
bad?
It's fruit. It's organic material.
It's just in
Eventually
theory. Oh, God.
But a
It's
magical lemon.
I mean, I have no experiences with magical lemons outside of you, so I really don't know if magical lemons go bad.
I never go bad. I'm like a fine wine. I just age.
He's a little sour, though.
Yeah, it's true.
Tart. Tart on the tongue.
Oh, Ben, do you know anything? Bond, do you know... This is going to be awkward.
Say my name.
It's going to... Like, eventually I plan on actually remembering not to use it, but it's going to be a bit. Especially when you go to change it, too. Because I'm going to then be, like, using Bond Dread, or just Bond's like, oh, you're no longer Bond.
Bond. Hey, Bond. Hey, Bond. Bond.
Oh, before I actually change subjects to what I was going to change subjects to, when I was... Because I'd streamed making the layouts, and, someone, I'm pretty sure you can guess, someone had suggested that I add in this kill switch for your layout. So tell me when you're watching the stream. Remember, it's 10 seconds delayed, so...
Alright, I'm watching it.
Alrighty. So you see the
Same.
one where all of them are along, like, the top row, right?
Yes.
And then...
Wait, no.
Okay.
It's
So,
the red background.
yeah, it'll be like the space background with the green top, where, like, if I'm showing a video on stream, it's right there.
Yeah, I remember that one, but it's not showing.
Alrighty. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3. Should have been, I'm pretty sure 10 seconds passed.
Boots, cats, boots, cats, boots, cats.
Boots and pots and boots. Well, I'm just gonna have that up there, and then eventually you'll see what your kill switch is. It'll be pretty obvious. And I'm pretty sure you'll be able to guess who suggested I put this kill switch for, like, your image.
Kill switch engage.
It replaces your non-using webcam image and replaces your webcam image as well.
I'll have to see it. Like, I understand what you're saying, but I'll have to actually see it to understand.
You'll see it. It'll stick out like a sore thumb.
It's literally a sore thumb.
Nah.
Oh.
I'm so surprised that no one's changed the thumbnails to like thumbs yet. Like I remember you saying about that,
Yeah.
and I've been checking like every day just to make sure that doesn't happen.
I haven't taken the time to do that. I honestly forgot.
Like every day I'm like, it's something he would do, so I'm just gonna check and make sure.
Then I'll upload like a clip from the first Spy Kids movie, and then I'll have a legitimate reason.
There you go, just thumb. Oh fucking dude, that shit made no sense.
Spy Kids?
The thumbs of Spy Kids. Why?
I want to rewatch that. It was pretty great. If I can chew some gum and throw it at somebody, they get electrocuted. Okay, that's possible.
They're spies. Everything is possible.
The world's smallest camera. What's the fucking... Not... He ended up being good, but the supposed bad guy was like Floop or something.
Yeah, Floop.
Floop. Yeah.
Yes, he was my hero.
Thank God.
He had great hair.
I'm just thinking about the actual bad guy with all the hands I got stuck onto him. I'm just like, God,
Oh, God. I could remember that so vividly.
I don't
My
remember how
germs.
that happened. Oh God. Who's that? Was that the first one? No, that was the second one.
Yes.
Oh my God. My germs.
Spy Kids 3D.
germs. Oh no, that wasn't. It was a decent movie, but going back to it makes me cry.
What movie?
Spy Kids 3D.
Wait, 3D?
Yeah.
I have that on DVD, but I don't know what happened to my 3D glasses, so I can't enjoy it to the full experience. But I love that one. I have, in fact, I can't remember when that came out. I don't know if I was 10 or a little younger, but like, I even had the Game Boy Advance game for that, and it was very Tron-esque.
It's like when you go back to watch it, it's like some of those 3D scenes were ridiculously unnecessary.
That's 3D back in the day. It was just ridiculously unnecessary.
But it was cool at the time. I remember like some metallic silvery liquid coming out, and it was like,
That's
I remember
Terminator.
Wait, Terminator had 3D?
Yeah,
Yes.
Universal. There's Terminator 3D.
Oh, I did not know
oh
that.
yeah, I remember that.
There's also Godzilla 3D
Where?
at Universal.
When? When did that start?
I don't remember, but I know my uncle's a dickhead and he scared the shit out of me.
So it was like a while ago, I guess?
Yeah.
Because I was at Universal this past winter, and I don't... Well, actually,
No,
no.
I think they got rid of it a while back.
Do they still
was-
have the Spider-Man 3D?
Yes.
It's been so long since I've been there, but I remember that shit.
That one's still pretty fun, going on that as an adult.
That was
But I
really
wasn't so much in
rad.
the Universal Park. I was actually in Islands of Adventure, which had the Spider-Man thing. And then the
Shit.
fucking Harry Potter Park, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
My sister says that's the place to shit.
It is shit, or it is the shit?
The shit. Not shit.
I heard the butterbeer is really fucking sweet.
It is. Oh my god. When I was there, like, my
Is
life...
it just diabetes in a cup?
It's not that bad. It's not like you're tasting sugar. But if you like things that are butterscotchy, sugary, or not
I like
sugary,
butter
sorry,
shots.
caramelly, what?
Butter shots.
Yeah, it's that kind of taste. Except I can't remember if there was an actual alcoholic option there at the time, but I wasn't of age yet then. But I want to go back because it's that good. There's an awesome restaurant where there's all these different meal plans, and I got a fucking haunch of mutton.
I haven't been to Universal in I think like 5 or 6 years.
It's not very expensive, and I want to go to some theme park in Florida with a group of people.
I mean, whenever you plan it, let me know.
Of course. I just don't know. And I don't
Floridian
know.
discount.
Right? That's the best thing, is that we have all these fucking
Right?
sites, and we live in Florida, so you get a pretty decent discount. The only thing that's like way out of, or at least last time I was trying to budget for a trip, I looked at Disney's prices, because for some reason I had in mind that it wasn't that bad. But even
Dude,
with
Disney is terrible.
like Magic Kingdom, I'll just use that as an example. Even with the
Is that
Florida
the animal one?
No, that's Animal Kingdom. I'm talking about
Dude, I don't remember, man.
you're a
Which one's
wizard.
Magic
You should
Kingdom?
know what I'm talking about. Magic Kingdom.
Oh, which one's...
Oh,
The
Okay,
cheapest
I haven't been to Universal in like 5 years. I haven't been to Disney in like 10. All right.
Disney World.
Disney World.
Go Disney World.
So you've just won this national esports championship. What are you gonna do now?
I'm going to Disney World.
That's right, you go to Disney World. Fuck Disneyland.
Fucking Christopher Walken movie.
Oh god, that was also in Balls
Balls
of
of
Fury.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's the same movie you're talking about. Oh, I feel bad. I forgot he was in that movie. I'm gonna go hide in the corner real fast. Oh
But
god.
where was I going? Oh yeah, but yeah, Disney was super expensive just for like one night, not including any other peripherals, no hotel, like their hotel or anything.
Yeah, dude. Disney is just
Are you sure?
I want to go
fucking
again though
ridiculous.
because I haven't been to Disney in forever and it's fucking cool as shit. The
It's like-
rides might not be the greatest thing, but just the look of everything is fucking fantasy.
I feel like Paraso went every like month. I feel like
Who?
Josh Paraso.
Oh yeah, he was a fanatic.
Then again, I believe he got like the year pass, so that might have been why he went so often.
Those, if you actually use them to their full potential, are worth it. It's a good deal. But usually a year pass is a good deal.
I don't want to go back to Disney, but I have to because Elliot has never been,
I want to go for
and
that.
I told him, I told him I would go with him for that reason, and it will be the last time I go to Disney unless I have, God forbid, I have a fucking kid.
What if you have one at Disney?
Then which princess did I bang?
It's a small world after all, or something like that.
He jumped off the boat during It's a Small World and banged one of the gnomes.
Greetings, oh cute.
No,
Oh,
it's
cute.
a singular greeting.
Oh, my bad. Didn't realize
Oh, that'd
we'd
be great.
here.
What, banging a gnome and It's a Small World?
Yeah, that'd be a story I would tell all the time.
Oh,
It is a
Lord.
small world after all. Apparently Epcot is... No, not apparently. Without a doubt, it is the cheapest park, and I wanted to go to Epcot because that's an
Epcot's
easy...
pretty
just like,
cool.
yeah,
I've
just get in the car and go. You don't really have to pack. You don't even have to stay overnight if you don't want to, but...
I've never been to Epcot, even as a
It's pretty
kid.
cool. I've only been to that one once.
I think I've been there like twice, but the last time I went, I was probably 7 or some shit. But I've been wanting to go back because they changed and added a whole lot. It's got all like the all around the world sort of get up, different food, different
Around the world,
music.
around the...
Perhaps a festival.
Ah!
What the fuck was that?
I fell.
Oh, so apparently we must fight over this greeting. I just like to say that as far as you need to know, I'm a 95-year-old dwarf. I've got myself a hammer, a rocket launcher, and I'm willing to do this, Mr. Lemon Wizard. And Senor Bondred of Bonbons of Bonington. I don't know if you've checked out the Twitch yet to see what your kill switch is, but I'm pretty sure I just dropped
It's
it
not
for you.
showing it.
Oh, it's not? Is it?
No, I'm still looking at the red screen. Maybe I should refresh.
Try refreshing it, because I've
Just
been on the screen long enough.
Hold up a sec. Oh, that now it's. Oh wait, advertisement. Oh my god, that man's pulling a truck.
What? Oh, it's the, is it Red
5
Bull?
hour.
5 hour.
Yes.
That guy reminds me of Jeff.
Wait, which guy? The business guy? The guy pulling the truck?
The guy pulling the truck. I'm like, is that Jeff?
Oh, God.
Oh god, and the other ad that's in the top right, same ad basically, but it's just a picture of the guy's face kind of zoomed in. It's terrifying.
God. The
You
guy pulling the
changed
truck
me
or the
to a bunch of
businessman?
bonbons?
Yes. Your kill switch is bonbons, because someone was like, yo, you should have it so that no matter what, you should be able to switch his images to bonbons. In the middle of a conversation, he replaces webcam, replaces static image, just with bonbons. I asked
Those
why.
look delicious.
By the way, if you look up bonbon, you can find a lot of pony pictures, so I didn't know which one they meant.
I don't know. Bonbon is French for candies. Or
Yeah.
candy, so I guess that could be turned into a bunch of things.
No, apparently in My Little Pony, there's someone named Bonbon. I don't know. I've never watched this. I can't verify this. It might have just been fan art. But like the first couple things were nothing but a pony. I'm like, did they mean the pony bonbon or the candy bonbon?
Pony Bon.
Both.
Alrighty, so back to the red screen we go, because I like that much more.
I'm candy.
The kill switch doesn't exist on the red screen because, like I said, I like the red screen. It's my favorite. Partially because I have, like, various different layouts that at like, one click I could just toss up there randomly. Like, I got Shard versus Metal Sonic to pop up. I've got Hatsune Miku to pop out in the bottom right corner. I've got, I can't remember her name from Sea Control, but she pops up in the bottom left corner with the fire fist. And then I got some random, like, anime picture that pop out dead center as well. I should have another... Oh, no, that was a different screen. I deleted that. But I had another complete different layout as well, like, on the same screen. I spent a lot of day. Our days so far, OQBO has been apparently talking about a bunch of shit. Literal shit.
Whoa,
It's literally been shit.
Oh, that was
can't
kind of
even-
scary. I looked up from my phone for a second. I was like, "There's Eggman."
Eggman? Eggman. There's more than just Eggman there, good sir.
Eggman's.
There's Shard fighting Metal... Well, I guess you can't really see Metal Sonic.
Who is Shard?
I don't feel like explaining it, to be perfectly honest. It's the original Metal Sonic died in lava, if you can remember the movie correctly. However, he didn't 100%... Oh. Well, now you know. He didn't 100% die, however. So, instead of just bringing him back as another villain, they brought him back as another hero because Metal Sonic had given his life to save normal Sonic at the end of the movie. And his resuscitation, revitalization, whatever words you like to use.
Resurrection.
Resurrection. That is not a misspelling of gorilla. You could take that up with gorilla when he shows up. But when the original Metal Sonic was brought back, he was brought back in a new, different body. I believe it's supposed to be jet black painted body with the original Metal Sonic body, and his new name was Shard. And that explains that.
Okay.
I could go on about like his story arcs and whatnot, but that's kind of...
I haven't followed Sonic since
Chili
after
dogs.
Sonic Battles, Sonic Adventure 2 Battles.
Oh, God. Well,
Still my favorite Sonic game.
Well, to be fair, a lot of their newer shit's kind of ass. Apparently, Sonic Boom has
Sonic
the class...
06.
God, no, we're done. We're done.
2006.
We're changing the subject, and I'm gonna go back to what I was trying to bring up like so long ago, but we kept segueing. It had
I want a segue. Like, here at the beach.
I'm gonna let Willie continue what he was gonna say, and then I have something a story that I want to tell.
Okay, this actually had to do... This is something I want to make sure we go, like, talks about before we end streaming. And it is, Bon, you know anything about 3D art? Like, understand the concept and how to make 2D become 3D? Or 3D sculpturing, or anything that involves it more than one dimension?
I understand the concept.
Good, because I was trying to find, like, a new animator because I don't have the one I had on my Mac anymore. So I've been looking for like a new one, and I found a 3D animator called Bender. It's supposed to be used for games, but it could also be used for animations.
Bender or Blender?
Blender, I actually think. Hold on, let me check Steam. I wrote Bender on my whiteboard, but now that you mention it, I'm pretty sure it's Blender.
So long, filthy humans. I've used Blender before. In fact, I think there was a time where I was trying to learn a little bit of 3D animation for a project I was going to do with a good friend.
And you're
which never-
correct. It is in fact Blender, not
Yeah.
Bender.
But I feel like I learned like the basics of that, and I think I didn't even get to the animation part, but I made a sweet-ass 3D coffee mug.
Sweet ass clouds.
I mean, that's all you need nowadays. It's like...
Coffee mug.
Well, I was going to recommend you that project, but you already know about said project. But you could also teach me said... I don't know why I'm saying project. I meant program.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know why you were saying project. I was like, what are we talking about? I got lost.
The Prodigy.
It's because I also want to have a. Have you guys ever tuned into the Co-optional podcast before? With
Nope.
Total Biscuit? Okay. Well, they have like this nice, sick, like animation for when they started their thing. And I was like, I like that. I want to steal that idea. I would love to do that, but I have no animation skills and I don't have a program. So.
Well, neither do I.
Yep, you have skills. What are you talking about?
I do not have animation skills unless you give me like a sticky notepad and a pencil.
Well, the program's supposed to do it yourself. It's all
I have both
about
of
the
those.
actual animation, like the sculpting of the thing. Yeah. And when I try to, because I watched the tutorial, I was like, I don't understand how to 3D though. I know a sphere, but I don't know the correct angles in which how to make a face. That was my experience trying to learn Blender, by the way, if you couldn't guess. It was a struggle.
3D, like, animation has always been like an interest of mine, but like 3D, I don't know if I like 3D. I think if ever I were gonna dedicate myself to try to learn some form of digital animation, I want it to be 2D, like Flash or something.
I can't find any free 2D, and my current expenses, looking at my whiteboard, are a new monitor, a brand new computer, an actual desktop/battle station, a Wii U, Kiki's Delivery Service, Castle in the Sky, Spirited Away. A lot of these are movies, looking at my list right now.
One of these things is not like the other.
A table for tabletop games in person. Chairs.
Oh wait, is this
Or
like
table.
a list of things you're gonna buy, or what?
Yeah. This is the list of things, of things I plan on buying. I'm surprised movie editor's not on there. That's normally number one on the list. I guess it's because it's always number one on the list that I don't write it anymore.
Gotta get them chairs.
Probably.
first.
Gotta get that.
The chairs will come when I buy the table, and the table will come when I have a reason for us to do tabletop stuff here. Which, I mean, I guess there's always a reason, but the only tabletop game I own is Monopoly.
No.
Yes.
I'm with Senior Lemon Wizard here because it is
Fuck Monopoly.
after you buy all the pieces, the setup for Monopoly is so hard because no one wants to give. It's like you gotta push and you gotta pull, and some people don't like pushing.
Do you want to know the only thing I do in Monopoly?
What's that?
I get all the ones.
Why? Like
Because then no one can pay each other.
that is no, that's rude. I would not allow that as the banker. F
No,
that
I'm the
shit.
banker. Fuck you guys.
That's just BM at that point.
Exactly. I don't like Monopoly, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna fuck this whole game up now. You guys want me to play? I chose to be banker.
Alrighty, so if we ever did set up tabletop, Monopoly's not allowed. Period. End of story. The wizard will fuck things up. Oh, but there were some like nice board games I found. Like watching other people play, going to Stinger's like house every once in a while. It's like has like friends that bring some nice stuff. Trying to think of it. It was some spy game. Shit.
Elliot has a ton of board games.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, stop giving me reasons to buy a table and chairs.
This is like living
Like,
essentials.
I literally have a pool table we could all sit around
Okay,
and
we'll do it
play.
at your place then. And it is not living essentials. I spend all day on my bed, good sir. I eat food on my bed. I cook
Who doesn't
in
eat
the
food on their
kitchen.
bed?
Crumbs in the bed. It's fucking like
You
I hate.
fluff out the sheets
Do you
and then
want
you
ants?
vacuum
This
it.
is how we get ants.
Good sir, I don't have ants. You fluff out the sheets and then you vacuum. Dude,
I don't want to have to do that all the time, though. I don't want to fucking take my sheets. I'm like, oh, there's cookie crumbs in the bed. Who the fuck ate cookies in my bed? And then I
That
have to
was
go
me.
to the fucking dustbuster and get rid of the fucking cookie crumbs.
also, side note, I never have cookies in my bed. Just saying.
Well,
And when I
crumbs.
do have cookies, I have a nice little napkin. I eat it over. Yes, I'm one of those people. When it's on my bed, fuck that shit. I
Well,
will
no,
get a
it's-
napkin, eat it correct, eat it like all posh and shit, tie up the napkin and throw that shit away. Because I hate that feeling when like you're asleep without a shirt and there's just a crumb that you thought you cleaned up, but you somehow missed, and you can't find it when you wake up the next day.
You can't find the crumbs?
Yeah, you can't find the crumb.
Wait, sometimes they get stuck in the butt.
I touched the butt.
No, you wake up and you got a bunch of crumbs in your butt. Just like, oh man, I need to stop eating in my bed, or I should not let people eat in my bed. Got their food crumbs all up in my butt.
God damn it. There's always segues to butts and ass and poop.
Oop.
And shit.
Always.
Isn't that what most podcasts are, though?
No, actually. I spent like a lot of time researching to see how this will look compared to others that are in the gaming talk show section. Some of them actually talk about games, believe it or not. By some, I
Weird.
mean like the top 2, and the rest are actually people playing games, or what we're doing right now, where we're just shooting shit right now, and eventually we'll probably talk about a game, but there's so
Okay,
much
so-
other crap to talk about.
Okay, well, before we go to games, we were talking about Segways. You know those little two-wheeled scooter things that are, like, becoming big? I don't know what the hell they are.
Two-wheel scooter things. That are...
It's like that little, it's a two-wheeled, like, little board that you just lean forward on and it goes.
Oh! I think I saw one recently on my college campus. Don't know
Well,
what they're called.
I was at the Avenues Mall, and there were these two little kids there that had those. And it was so tempting not to clothesline one as he went by and take it and run.
You know what that makes me think of is when I was not 6, I was 11 in 6th grade. Heelys were all the rage, and I
my
wanted them
God.
so fucking bad. And I finally got them, and my parents are like, "We're not buying you shoes ever again." But I wore them, and I just couldn't do it right. Like I was very clumsy and overweight for my age and such. I just couldn't get the hang of it. And then my little brother, who's 5 years younger than me, did it. And he was just a little kid with Heelys. And I was like, he's fucking flawless. And then I never used them again. So it was the biggest waste of money.
I saw this girl eat shit at SeaWorld with Heelys. Like, they have, like, the stadiums, and they have, like, the ramps that go around, like,
Oh,
those really
no.
long, like, curved ramps. She was going down that thing so fast, and she ate shit at the end.
God damn. What if she just, like, it's one of those, like, the amphitheater for Shamu or whatever, Shamu Iteration 5, and she's flying down the ramp and then goes over into the water.
Hold on. I just, it's in the stream right now. Are we talking about these things? Well, I guess 10 seconds later, so I guess we just talk right over it. But it's, what the fuck? Do you just stand on it and you lean forward? What is this? What is this science? Like, where's my... Oh, have you guys heard about the hoverboard, actually?
Yeah. Yes.
Is it Nissan?
Yeah.
No. Oh, it's Nissan.
No.
Is it? I don't remember.
Maybe it is a car company. I can't remember if it was Nissan or
I
not.
want to
It's
say
Elon Musk.
Who?
Elon Musk.
Okay, then. So, I guess no one else knows?
Hold on.
Elon Musk?
Hoverboard 2015.
I don't actually think it's Elon Musk, but...
It's from Lexus.
Oh, Lexus. Wow. That's
Ah,
not
one
a car
of them
company I
fancy
thought.
companies.
Oh. But dude, granted it's gonna be high priced, but kind of high for when the prices go down and becomes a normal like thing.
A commodity.
Yeah.
Is it like the hoverboard that, like, Tony Hawk tried out that's, like, uncontrollable?
Demons.
I didn't-
Skateboard.
I didn't do that much research. I just heard a car company's doing a hoverboard, so I was like, yes, that means it's being done correctly.
Because another company made a hoverboard, but you have to have these special magnets on the floor, and the hoverboard essentially just slides across it. You can't control it at all, really.
No, that's limited. That's like not the kind of hoverboard that's going to be sold.
Yeah.
We're talking about an independently powered hoverboard that you can take with you, go on the go. Which that's going to be my life. I'm going to be Marty McFlying to work, to school.
Fuck off.
I mean, what is it? I don't remember the date
Marty
that he was supposed to
McFlying.
come back to the future, but didn't that day pass like not too long ago?
Yeah, it passed like 6 times because everyone changes the date.
Oh, well, I haven't seen the movie, so I always thought it was the same thing.
I don't remember the actual date, but it was earlier this year. But I saw like 6 different pictures for 6 different dates. I'm like, no, he came back to one date. I want to say it was like March.
God, I just feel old. I also feel like science didn't progress the way it was supposed to fucking progress.
Where's my flying car?
Yeah, where the fuck's my flying car, my dude? Where's my hoverboards? Where's my outdated, like, well, no, our arcade machines are in fact outdated. So,
Yeah, they are.
I guess that stayed true. Oh, lordy.
Alright, so video games. What happened to Kojima?
I actually do not know. I've just seen a lot of
No
big
one
posts about
knows.
it. Is it that, like, he got off of some project? What was it?
Metal Gear.
Oh, well,
Metal Gear and Silent Hills is the ones he was working on.
well, Silent Hills got canceled 100%, from what
Yeah.
I've been told. Like,
Well, now he's not working on Metal Gear anymore either.
Kojima says final farewell to Metal Gear Solid in an emotional video. This is from a post on Polygon. Do I want to watch it? Probably not. With Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain released it to overwhelmingly positive reviews. It seems it is time for series creator Hideo Kojima to say goodbye. In this touching video, Kojima sits down with some of the talented people he's worked with over the years to discuss the 28-year-old series. Kojima is parting ways with a longtime partner, Konami, with the release of The Phantom Pain after a still undisclosed fallout that resulted in the mothballing of a new Silent Hill game. While some of this more than 10-minute long video can get a bit aggrandizing?
Aggrandizing.
Don't know. The ending pulls it all back to what Kojima says matters most to him, the fans. It's an emotional ending you need to make sure to stick around and watch. So I guess it was of his own volition.
No,
Well,
that's not apparent. Like, because I watch a bunch of other news, gaming news, and they removed Konami removed his name from, like, it was all of a sudden they removed his name from Metal Gear. They removed his name from the list of directors or whatever. They removed his name from his production building in California. Kojima Productions, I think it's in California. They removed his name off it. They removed his name from everything just one day, and he was gone.
Damn.
Well,
Yeah, so
shit.
no one quite knows what happened. Like, he's wanted to quit Metal Gear for a while, from what I understand, and maybe he finally just told like the company to go fuck themselves, and that's why they're taking this really weird approach, because they literally just struck his name from everything.
Well, apparently you could save him in the video game. I'm trying to pull up another article, but that just popped up.
I don't know shit about Metal Gear or the company.
Neither do I.
What am I looking for?
So, to be clear, because I meant to ask earlier, in general, is this podcast supposed to be about, like, gaming stuff?
In general, realistically speaking, no. Because of who we are and what we like to do, it's gonna happen. So I figured it belongs, compared to everything else I've seen in the Gaming Talk Show section, it belongs there. And
Okay.
we spent a lot of time talking. I didn't realize I left the window capture on. That's awkward. Anyways,
Porn everywhere.
thank God, no. But, because, like, realistically speaking, we will end up talking about games. We'll talk about what we were playing, and we'll talk about what we're hyped for, what we're, like, trying to plan out for, and shit like that. So, it will happen. Like, I have, on my whiteboard, I wrote down, in non, sequential order, I just put down, do we want to name this? Oh, fuck, someone just followed, and that scared the crap out of me. Oh,
Yes.
you followed. Oh, God. I haven't heard that noise in a long time, so I forgot. But thank you for the follow. Hopefully the Twitch alerts actually works and you'll see it pop up correctly. Hopefully. Caleb says it's not working for him. I haven't had a follow in 2 weeks, so I haven't noticed it. Yeah, I'm not that big time on Twitch. I'm sorry, guys. Where was I? Oh, the list. Like, I put up, do we want to name it? Which I haven't even thought to ask yet. I have put catching up because, let's be honest, us catching up is probably going to take about 2 hours, no matter, like, when we plan on doing this, or how long we plan on doing this. Us catching up is probably going to take 2 hours.
You mean like each time that we start a session?
Yeah, realistic. Unless we did this daily, which there's no way that can ever happen. Our schedules are too, like, you saw all the schedules when we posted it up there. There's no way we can do this daily.
Very mixed.
I put up, like, talking about the blender. I called it Bender again because it's on there. Yeah.
Talking about Bender. Fight my shiny metal ass.
It's like, I have the format, which you guys seem to be okay with the 2 screen, so I guess there's really not much else to ask unless you guys, like, I have the space set up for any guest that we want to add in the middle, as you see. It's currently only slotted for 1 guest because I don't really know too many people that would want to just jump in on this, so, like, I even asked, like, Henry and Caleb and them, they're like, yeah, not so much, so if there's any friends...
I have a friend who would probably jump in.
Oh, well then we could either call him now or just next time we do this. But there's always space for more people because when I brought this up with Jeff, this was like a completely different time, and it was him talking about his comedy stuff, not comedian. No, it still works either way. This English isn't my first language. That's what I'm going to go with. And then the other thing I have on there is, like, the schedule, which was, like, the first thing we dropped straight outward. And then games we play, games we look forward to. Majority of this stuff is the stuff we talk about normally anyways.
Yeah.
And then stuff that just pops up naturally because we're talking about over a podcast right now.
Kyle, your face just popped up in Skype. Like, I opened up Skype and I was like, oh god, there's 2 of Kyle. One of them was very closely zoomed in. Oh.
Yeah.
But how much longer are we streaming today? Because I do work at 4. I need to get ready.
I mean, if you need to go ahead and drop out, we could call it quits now. I have a nice, like, little closeout, like, not schedule, shit. Something you do every time. Oh, God. I cannot think of it. Words are not coming to me. Whatever. Wait. Process. There we go.
Oh, like an ending process?
Yeah, I have a nice, like, little closeout screen, nice, like, music for the closeout, except for I have to change it, because if I'm posting it to YouTube, it can't have that copyright on it, so...
Oh, yeah.
But before I forget, look up Vodka by Corporal Cloney. Vodka. It became my favorite song so fucking fast. I don't even remember how I stumbled upon it. It just appeared out of nowhere in, like, something, and it was on my playlist, like, the next week. I'm like, dude, I love this shit. Whenever, like, my streamers, like, tell you to suggest, like, a song, first one I do, and I'll just see them, like, start rocking out to it because they get so hyped.
I am the hype.
My watch later playlist, so I'll watch it after this, or listen to it after this.
Alright, so as far as this podcast goes, as far as YouTube's concerned, as far as anyone who's currently in Twitch, which I believe the viewers have come and gone by now, we will be closing out now. You know, I should have done, like, a fucking outgoing spiel. I'm so bad at this. I should not have taken that nap.
I need a nap.
Just do a, standard closing.
Goodbye, everyone!
I'm Swiftix. See you later.